there, animal lovers! I'm Spike, the Chupacabra, and this is the Toppet Show. Today in this episode, we'll be celebrating our four-legged friends.
What about animals with wings, huh?
Yeah, even birds. What about insects? Yes, we'll be celebrating all animals for today's show. So everybody please warm your hands for our favorite funny man, I mean lizard man, Larry! Hello there, I'm Larry, and I got some wild jokes for you guys today. So my first joke, where do polar bears go and vote? Where? The North Pole! Oh man, what a classic.
Wow, that joke really stinks.
Ooh, last time I checked, I thought you were a penguin, not the skunk.
Wow, that really hurts.
Okay, settle down. We're here to entertain. Start entertaining us then. Yeesh. Okay, my next joke. What animal has more lives than a cat? I don't know what. Frogs, because they croak every night. Oh man, I think that joke just croaked. Ooh. You can't please them all. Some of those jokes are kind of fuzzy, but coming up next is Benny, T Mouse, and game show. Guess that animal. Enjoy.
Hey there, I'm Benny T. Mouse, and welcome to my game show. And these are my players.
I'm Gabe.
And I'm Blake.
Okay, okay, let's just get this started. So the rules are, you gotta guess these animals. You get 1 point, okay? So Gabe, you wanna go first? Pick whatever one you want.
I'll take first one right off the bat.
So guess that animal.
Hey, I know him.
Yeah.
He's in videos.
He's in the videos, but what kind of animal is he?
What kind of animal is he? Oh, is he a chupacabra?
He's a chupacabra.
Yes!
Yes, 1 point for Gabe.
Heck yeah. He's mine.
Oh, okay, cool. Guess that animal. What is it?
What is that, Blake?
That... I have no idea what that
The
is.
time's on the clock. Hurry up.
Take a guess.
My guess is that is a muskrat.
Hey,
is-
can I steal?
No, you can't steal.
Oh, come on.
That is a Tasmanian Devil.
Come on, Blake. You gotta know that.
Okay, Gabe.
Alright, this one.
Yes. What
That
is
thing is ugly.
I've seen that before.
What is that?
I don't know. It's really ugly.
Oh, sure. It's kind of like Andrew a little bit, but we don't compare him.
I mean, is it wait, I think I saw something like this on the Geographic Channel.
Okay, cool.
Is it a blob fish?
It's a blobfish.
How do you know?
Oh my! I told you, Blake. I told you. I know my animals.
Stop dropping stuff.
I know my animals.
Holy cow. Okay.
Alright,
That one's for you.
last one here.
What is that?
That is, oh my gosh.
Blake.
I know it.
Don't say it's a raccoon. Please don't.
Is that a meerkat? No. I don't know what that is.
Gabe, want to get that one? I'll give that to you.
Okay, what is
Can I steal it?
Yeah, you can.
That is a ring-tailed lemur.
No. Is it? I thought it was just a lemur.
That is a ring-tailed lemur.
Oh, okay. Well, Gabe, how many do you have?
Well, including this one, I have 3.
You have 3. And how
Other
many?
than that, I have 2.
You got 0. He has 0. Wow. Gabe, you're the winner.
Easy dubs. Easy dubs.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for having us on.
Yeah.
That was really something. Coming up next is Reggie. He's been going around asking people about their favorite animals. So let's go to him on the scene.
Hey there, I'm Reggie.
I'm Ben.
And welcome to Reggie in the Halls, or Reggie and Ben in the Halls. We're going to ask people about what? We're going to ask them.
What their favorite animal is.
Let's go.
Oh, shucks. There you go.
Hey, Ben's on the shot. Get in the shot then. Come on.
Ben, getting shot.
Jeez.
My bad.
Okay, I'm Reggie, and you are?
I'm Haley.
Haley. And that's Ben. And what's your favorite animal?
I like butterflies.
Is that an animal?
Yeah.
Why? Why is that your favorite animal?
Well, they're really pretty and delicate. I don't know.
Sweet. I'll go with that answer. Thank you. Hi, I'm about to say Ben. I'm not Ben. Let me do that again. Retake. Sorry.
Go.
Go for it.
Just go for it.
Okay, my name is Reggie. That's Ben. And you are
Kaylee,
Kaylee. What's your favorite animal?
a panda.
A panda. Why? Well, that's yours.
Why? Why?
Because they're so lazy and adorable. I don't know. It's
I'm lazy. Hey Ben, are you lazy?
All the time.
Sweet.
The whole time.
Thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm Reggie, and that's Ben. And this is Andrew. I know Andrew. Andrew, my question I'm asking, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is a monkey. Why? Why is that your favorite?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I just loved Curious George as a kid, and it's always been my favorite animal.
Hey, Andrew, you kind of look like a monkey.
Oh!
Okay. Sorry, I offended him. Wow. Wow. Jeez, thanks. Bye. Yeesh.
You can start.
I can start. Okay, hi, I'm Reggie, and that's Ben, and you are?
Deb,
Deb. I like it. My question, what's your favorite animal?
a bunny.
A bunny.
Why is that your favorite animal?
Because I used to show rabbits at 4-H.
Ooh. I don't know what that is, but I like it.
It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Well, nice meeting you. Have a good day. Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Reggie. That was super fun and interesting. Let's go to a commercial break.
Hello there, I'm Uncle Chippy, and these are some ways that you guys can help the environment. The first one, you should bring your own bags to the grocery store and not use those paper ones or the plastic ones. It will be less trees be chopped down and less plastic in the oceans. So just bring your own one to the grocery store. Next thing we could do is ride our bikes and walk where we need to go. It's okay if you're going long distance. It's okay. But if you're going half a block or a block or two, you could just walk. Yeah. But there is so many ways that we can help the environment. So please make a stand today to help us out. Because we're all living on this earth and we all need to work together to help it. Thank you, and it all starts with you. Thank you. That's my message. Bye-bye.
Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Cottontail. Spike will be singing Cuddleston Pie. Please enjoy.
Cuddleston, Cuddleston, Cuddleston pie. A fly can't bird, but a bird can fly. Ask me a riddle and I reply. Cuddleston, Cuddleston, Cuddleston pie. Cuddleston, Cuddleston, Cuddleston pie. Why does a chicken? I don't know why. Ask me a riddle and I reply. Cuddleston, Cuddleston, Cuddleston pie. That was awesome.
Great job, Spike. Up next, Mr. Rugdashel and Spike will be talking about endangered species.
Hey, it's Spike. I'm with Mr. Rugdashel, my science teacher.
Hello everyone, welcome to the show. As Spike said, my name is Mr. Rugdashel. I'm an environmental science teacher, and I have a love for wildlife. Like many of you have a love for wildlife. I don't know of anyone who doesn't like to go out in the country and see deer or buffalo or birds. I think it's really cool, and I think you'll find it really cool also. The trouble with today's world, however, is that a lot of times wildlife gets overlooked. And so today I want to talk about some aspects of wildlife management that you may not be aware of. And I want to show you a few samples, which I think you might find pretty cool. Well, the first thing is that we had a trouble with wildlife in past generations of people wanting to sell it. And of course, anytime you want to sell something and people can make money on it, it gets to be a problem. And so wildlife was being over-abused and populations dropped and some things were near extinction. And the United States has done a nice job with trying to protect animals for all of us to enjoy. One of the laws I want to talk about is the Lacey Act. The Lacey Act was established to make it illegal to sell wildlife. And I want to show you some examples of why that would be. I'm sure many of you have heard about elephants and rhinos, which populations are near extinctions. And people will hunt those animals for their ivory, their big tusk on the elephant, the big tusks that come out. And all they want to do is make a product that they can sell. Now here's a product I got. I got these samples from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service as a teaching tool. Here is a statue made out of ivory, very intricately carved. And people would put this on the market to sell. The rest of the animal would just be left, and just the ivory would be taken. It's really a waste. Terrible to kill a beautiful animal to make something out of. And so there's some ivory samples right there. Some other ivory samples I have here is an ivory necklace, or a bracelet, excuse me, on the wrong side here. And so there's another product that's possible that an elephant could be killed for. Now the necklace, I was on the wrong part before. Here's an ivory necklace also. So to me, it's incredibly sad that these beautiful animals get destroyed to make a product when there's a lot of other options out there. And rhinos also have a tusk made of ivory. I don't have any rhino tusk here, but another thing that you might enjoy seeing, I can't take out of the bag, but I'll come to the camera with this, is here is a bracelet made out of elephant hair. You can see it here. The elephant hair, see the spike?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of that?
It's weird.
It is. It's really thick. It's almost like wire.
Is it tough?
It is very tough. Yep, it's almost like wire, not very bendable. But you can see that they killed an animal just to make a product so you could sell.
That is sad. Very sad.
It is very, very sad. And this is coral. And Spike, check this out.
Wow.
Isn't it pretty?
It's very pretty, very sparkly.
This was once an animal living on the bottom of the ocean.
Wow.
They're very fragile. And they're protected. Even if you're swimming and even if you step on coral, the oils in your skin can damage coral reefs.
Wow.
And so they're protected. And someone harvested this illegally to try to make a product to sell. I find that incredibly sad.
That is really sad.
Yep. And the list goes on and on and on of things that people do. This whole bag right here was confiscated by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. And I got these products given to me as a teaching tool. And this bag is made out of anaconda.
Anaconda?
Yep.
Wow.
Anaconda is a type of snake. And speaking of snakes, how would you like to run into this guy, Spike?
Holy cow. He was huge. Was he huge?
He was huge. This is just a part of it, but this would have been a huge snake which was killed for its skin. So instead of this snake going about living its life, doing what a snake does, it was killed just so someone could sell product off of it. And Spike, if I was you, I would avoid a snake this size.
Yeah. That'd be lunch for him.
Yes, I have a feeling he could swallow you pretty easily, Spike.
Yeah.
Even though you do have those big teeth, you want to mess with that animal. And another really cool animal that gets abused and over-harvested are sea turtles. This is the olive ridley sea turtle skin. And you might have known a sea turtle. Spike, have you ever been to the ocean?
Yeah, I went on a trip.
Okay, and sometimes on the ocean, the sea turtles will come up on the beach and they'll dig a hole with their back legs and they'll drop their eggs into the sand and cover it up.
Yeah.
And then they hatch and they have to make their way back down to the ocean. And they're very vulnerable at that time.
Yeah.
And so they get protection so that their numbers can survive. But sometimes as an adult, they get taken illegally and they just want their skin. Now this skin isn't made into a product yet, but it could be made into a purse or a wallet or some kind of leather product that someone could sell. So once again, it's incredibly sad. And if you notice, I don't have any spike hides here, which is a good thing.
Oh yeah, for no chupacabra hide. But, whew,
Yep, very, very good we don't have that.
yeah.
Well, you know, and wildlife has been a part of America for a very long time. And hunting is also part of our culture. I'm not saying hunting is a bad thing, but we had to make sure that we did it right. And so the United States is very unique in that it has a law called the Pittman-Robertson Act, that every time a hunter buys a license or buys sporting goods, a percentage of the money they spend in the store goes to wildlife management, which can go to habitat, it could go to game wardens for protection, it could go to studies to help wildlife thrive. It's a fantastic law that our country has. So what do you think of that, Spike?
I think that's fantastic.
Would you like to see some samples of animals that are protected
Yeah.
by the Pittman-Robertson Act?
Yeah, am I protected?
You are protected. I don't know if there's a hunting season on you, Spike. Probably not.
Probably not.
So you wouldn't be getting Pittman-Robertson Act, but I would make sure that you are protected.
Sweet. Yeah, I want to see these.
Now, one of the samples that a lot of people like to hunt in the United States is white-tailed deer.
Oh yeah.
And this one is pretty decent buck.
That's
And a lot of
big one.
people like the antlers of them, but most people that hunt deer are also going to eat the deer as a food source, which is very, very good. But the hunter who would have killed this, when he bought his hunting license and bought all of his supplies, some of that money would have gone back to the Fish and Wildlife Service of the United States to support this animal. And it's a fantastic law in this simple fact. It's a way of getting money to support wildlife. And what do you think of this guy, Spike?
He's huge.
He is huge.
How many points does he have?
Well, the way you count points, you start at the tip and you count right down. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you count the other side, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is an 8-point buck.
8-point buck. Holy
Yep,
cow.
some people call it 4x4, but in Wisconsin here we call it an 8-point buck.
Wow.
And so I'm pretty happy that when I participate in these kind of activities, that some of my money is going to support these animals to make sure their numbers are stable and they're always going to be around for people to enjoy. Another thing, and I just brought this along because I think it's really cool. Any idea what this is, Spike?
I don't know.
And look inside. It's got a hole on the inside.
Is that fur?
Think it's a bird?
No, I say fur. Is it?
It looks like hair, looks like fur on the inside. It does. Right? Kind of looks like a big claw. It's actually not from a velociraptor.
Oh, I'm about to say. Rah.
It is not from that. This is from another North American animal called the antelope. And antelope are very unique that they're one of the few horned animals that sheds their horn. They have a little piece of cartilage underneath here. And this fits on top, and every year they drop this off and they'll grow a bigger, better one the following year. But I think this is really cool. This is made of the same material that your fingernails get made of. It's called keratin.
My fingernails?
Yep. When you cut your fingernails, can you feel it?
Yeah. I guess.
Does it hurt when you cut your fingernails? Spike, do you have fingernails?
Oh, yeah, I
Well,
do.
you don't cut those very often, though. Those are big.
Yeah, they are pretty
Yeah,
big.
mine are short, but your fingernails are made of what's called keratin. And your hair also is made of keratin. That's what this would be made of. So if this was your fingernail, you could clip this and it wouldn't hurt at all. And the antelope would grow this every single year and get a bigger one every year, which is really cool. I wanted to show you that.
Wow.
And then another law that the United States have, and you guess what that is, Spike?
What is it?
It is called the Endangered Species Act.
Oh.
The Endangered Species Act was set up in the United States for animals that were close to extinction. They get protection. I don't have a lot of samples of endangered species stuff because it's hard to get, but animal protection is a really good thing. When I think to keep wildlife populations high and healthy makes the world a better place to live in. But I do have some stuff that I use in school. This here is a talon.
Talon.
Now let me see your talon, Spike. Compared to this, very similar. Do you know what this is off of though?
A hawk?
Off of an owl.
An owl.
Yep. You can tell it's an owl because it has feathered feet.
Feather feet.
I had a student of mine find this back in the woods, and I use it for school purposes, which is pretty cool to look at.
How did the owl lose his talon?
I don't know what happened to the owl.
Was it like a lightsaber battle?
Maybe I don't know what the deal was. A student was back in the woods and found the dead owl and just kept the talon off of it and brought it into school for us to look at.
It is so cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wildlife is really cool. If you just look at them and get enjoyment out of them, that's what they're for. But we're fortunate that we live in a country where we value wildlife. And I told you about the 3 laws, the Lacey Act, the Pittman-Robertson Act, and the Endangered Species Act, all of which are meant to protect wildlife. And make sure that, Spike, you have any children?
Not yet.
Someday when you have children, they'll be able to enjoy wildlife.
Wow.
You'll be able to see it. You can go see buffalo. And do you know of any animals that are on the endangered species list?
Around here?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. I know the black rhino. They're in danger.
The black rhino is protected. Yep. Trying to build numbers for that. I mentioned the buffalo. You ever see a buffalo?
Yeah.
Buffalo are really cool. They were near extinction. We now protect them, and their numbers are coming back. They're getting stronger, which is fantastic. But probably one of the biggest success stories that we've had was with the bald eagle. Have you ever seen a bald eagle?
Oh, tons of times.
Yeah. When I was your age, Spike, we didn't see bald eagles because they were near extinction. They're now coming back. So I'm very proud to say that wildlife in the United States is protected, and if we all do our part, we can keep the numbers high, stable, for all of us to enjoy. There's nothing more beautiful than watching wildlife. And I think the biggest thing you can do, Spike, if you want to try to preserve wildlife, is the old saying, if you see something, say something. If you see someone who is abusing wildlife, you need to call your local authorities on that and get that checked out, because no animal deserves to be killed for census reasons.
Yeah.
I think you'd agree with that.
Yeah. What can people do from home? What they can do to help?
Well, I think what I just said is keep your eyes open. And I think just by your actions, leading by example, being appreciative of wildlife, enjoying wildlife, and if you see something happening, you call the authorities. You let them know. Because the only way we can stop illegal activities and harming of wildlife is to arrest those people. And we need to let people know that.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Ukdash. I really appreciate it.
You are welcome, Spike. It's been my pleasure to be here today.
See you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Last time I checked, I thought you were a skunk. Wait, no, that's not how the joke goes. What's my line again? Oh, okay. Let's take five. Yeah.
Okay, my next joke's... Oh, man. Oh, I'm kind of blurry. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Should we just go to lunch? I think we should just let's go to lunch. Hello there, I'm Larry, and today I got some wild jokes for you today. What's my line again?